is built now. It's crazy though, bro. I don't know if you heard, but it's a lot of shit going on in Dallas right now, man. With New Dallas and the situation with with your boy with Z the Wizard, yeah. And I wanted to ask you, Kimmy, man. This is what I wanted to ask you. I don't know if you heard. She put the mom and the family had put up a GoFundMe for $100,000. Now we talk all the time about how these rappers be claiming they got money, they around people, they got friends with money. Now we both know it don't cost $100,000 to bury nobody. Is that like, to me? It's an insult to the people. Like, I look at it as a smack to the face to your fans, to the public, to your community. Like the community he come from already is hurt. You see what I'm saying? They already don't got money. So how dare you ask that same community to donate $100,000 when you got all this money, y'all flexing all this money. He in every picture showing stacks, and now he's gone. You want people almost to pay for his life insurance policy.
That's really what I'm starting to see it is, because a funeral, after the funeral costs, the rest of this really turns into a life insurance policy, which tells you that a lot of people don't have one from the asking of the money. Right now, if you have a set goal, say you throw it out there, $20,000, y'all, you know what I'm saying, funeral expenses, you know what I'm saying, and wake expenses, you know what I'm saying, whatever it takes to get it buried, to get your child buried or your loved one buried. I get it. Now, if people exceed that donation, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just coming from a given heart. When you're asking for it, to me, it sounds like it's for the funeral plus another insurance policy for maybe children, family, whatever. Because that is what is this going to be for? What does it say?
She didn't say nothing. She just said she just put a GoFundMe up, and the total amount, the goal amount was $100K, and she put funeral expenses. Ain't no funeral $100,000. I don't give a fuck who you is, where you from. And then she started getting backlash from it. Mm-hmm. And she made this statement. She said, hello to all the family members and friends and colleagues and whoever else is in my son's cycle of associates. Let me just clear up something about the GoFundMe. It is real, not a hoax. A very near and dear extended family member to me and my immediate family has started this GoFundMe in Z's honor. So please be respectful, do your part, but either support the funds or keep your mouth shut. If you don't hear it from the immediate circle, please don't be rude getting into it with people. Support his legacy. Again, this is real.
And how come it's always a family friend that's setting up these things? It's always a family friend, not just her. I just heard her say that. That just triggered me because it's always a family friend. Always a family friend. Why? Is it because you want to disassociate yourself from the amount that was asked?
Yeah.
And say, well, someone else is asking. This wasn't me, but it's real. And if you can donate. And it's not just her, because I've heard a lot of people, and they ain't just us. I've heard white folks, everybody that come over here say, oh, well, the child is sick or something is something. And the family friend or the cousin or the auntie, uncle set it up. And I think people do that to associate themselves from the amount, because people are always going to question the amount of money you're asking for. Because we've all paid for funerals or been to one at this point of our lives, right? So we know what it takes. So you're like, $100,000? What? So what is this? Is this going to go to maybe court fighting, or are you trying to do something? What else is the money going to? Because other than that, people should just be trying to give what they can to help pull the funeral together.
Funeral expenses. And he got enough people around him that can pay for funeral expenses.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
Never.
That's what we're saying? Okay, so then that completely changes the game. A funeral can cost $100,000. That will be included. All the high-end and extra amenities. That's crazy as hell. I wouldn't put no $100,000 in the ground. You kidding me? No. Now I understand you do, but see, that's a personal choice. You can't ask for that because we all come in this world and we all want to leave. Now you have a respectable way. Everybody wants to be put down and have their last final review as respectful and as loving as it can be. And I'm one, I'm a decorator. Do it as you please. But $100,000 so that you can have every rapper there, all the big, how they had for Nipsey, the big face on there, the best pastor. Let's not do that. I don't think, that takes me into a whole nother person because I don't like any of that anyway, because that's not what this is about. That's not what this is about. And if that's the priority, so that it could be the biggest flyer shit, everybody can have the t-shirts, then that's not right. That's not right. The main concern should be.
And if it is going to be like that, it should be
then
on
the rest
your
needs to come
dollar.
out of your pocket.
It shouldn't be on my dollar.
It shouldn't. No, not if it's going to be. That's not fair. I don't think that's fair at all to ask people to do. Now it's one thing to say, hey, we used to have a standard back in the day. We used to have a standard. Like if you can't ask folks for your luxury, that becomes a luxury. And that's for those that could afford it. My great grandmother died and didn't have a headstone. She was the matriarch. People couldn't put together money for that. You get what I'm saying? But these people had to pay for the funeral, for the burial, the casket, and things like that happen all of a sudden. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? She didn't have no headstone. These youngins be 23 with a whole fucking mausoleum. But with gangsters on the street, no. It's unnecessary to ask
he had all that
of things of that nature.
That's what the argument is. He had all that. He had stacks of money. He was showing $100,000. That's why people.
It's all for show, and it's not right.
That's why people like. Are you serious? He was showing $100,000 in pictures. He had money, and he just got signed to Future. So if he was signed to Future, if he had another undercut deal with Big Zach the Plug, why ain't they paying $100,000? And this is why people get mad at me. You want to know why people get mad at me? Because when I said in the beginning that this was a setup, when I said in the beginning this wasn't no crossfire, when I said in the beginning that shit went viral, went everywhere. Everybody took my clip, went viral because I told this nigga this was not no crossfire. That nigga deliberately meant to shoot Z the Wizard. I'm not no fool. I watch what he did. So pay attention what I'm telling y'all. Now all of a sudden we gotta GoFundMe for $100,000. It's starting to look like my nigga was taken out for a GoFundMe. It's starting to look like my nigga was sacrificed for the glitz and the glamour that comes after when you die. Everybody know you worth way more money when you die. And I tell niggas all the time, my nigga, you see how it's quick. You see how family members are quick to do a GoFundMe for you? The same way a family member is quick to do a GoFundMe for you, a family is quick to take you out and rob you and get rid of you because they jealousy. For all you know, that same family member could have put the whole shit together. Ooh. My nigga, y'all must not remember the real Paid in Full. Don't watch the movie Paid in Full. The real Paid in Full, his own uncle used to get high with his mama and was the one who kidnapped the cousin, got his fingers cut off. A nephew. His own uncle was living in the house with him the whole time while he was looking for his nephew. You see what I'm saying?
They didn't show him in the house.
They didn't show, but they ain't show it like how it happened in real life. You see what I'm saying? It was his own uncle that did that. And guess what? In today's society, his uncle would have started a GoFundMe.
His uncle would have been the one to start.
His uncle would have been the one to start the GoFundMe. So when I tell you niggas to pay attention, maybe I look at shit from a different view. The same motherfuckers that's trying to eat off your demise be the same niggas that put your demise together. Ain't no way in hell if something happened to Keith Jr., I'm looking for $100,000 in GoFundMe. That mean you niggas got bad intentions from the start. That mean his death was created off of bad intentions. see what I'm saying? That means his death was created off of bad intentions because he got enough people around him that's going to make sure the funeral's straight. You see what I'm saying? You can't tell me the people around him not going to make sure this nigga funeral straight. I don't believe it.
Right, so what's the $100,000 for?
That's the greed. That's the envy. That's the jealousy. That's the greed, the envy, and the jealousy. That's how people eat off your demise. That's how people try to come up off you. Come on, man. And guess what? It's a trend now. Everybody doing it.
It's a trend. It's a trend. It is a trend.
It's a motherfucking trend now.
It's a trend.
And that's why I say pay attention. I told y'all in the beginning, pay attention. Always follow the money. You think the police don't follow the money? Matter of fact, let me tell y'all something. Y'all ain't paying attention how only one person has been arrested for this crime.
I haven't been keeping up, so I don't know.
Only one person has been arrested for this crime. Mm-hmm. There was multiple people shooting in that parking lot. Mm-hmm. Not just one person. You understand? If anything, the person that killed Z the Wizard, let me let y'all know something. They gonna let him off. They gonna let him off. You wanna know why they gonna let him off? Because they gonna try to make it look like it was justifiable. They gonna make it, that's how I'm telling y'all it was a setup. Yeah, they gonna make it look like that he heard shots and he was shooting in self-defense and his bullet killed his homie by accident. When all actuality, the real that know he did it on purpose. But they gonna try to make it look like that it was by accident and in self-defense because people were shooting at him. Nigga, nah, that's not how it went down. We know the truth. Your boy was sacrificed for a fucking GoFundMe. Follow the money. Follow the money. Ain't no way niggas supposed to be arguing. Niggas supposed to be out there. Niggas is supposed to be run up to shoot you. Man, y'all niggas crazy. I peep what's going on, man. Yeah, my nigga, and you looking at ass. You supposed to be getting money with the hoe. My nigga, first of all, they lured that nigga outside. That's what niggas don't understand. Everybody else in the club kicking it and dancing. Mr. Hit that hoe talking about play that shit again, nigga. I'm about to rewind this shit. And they lured this nigga outside the club. Hey, man, come on. Y'all better pay attention. They lured that nigga right where he needed to be. They got school today? Yeah. Well, why Kasir ain't up yet? Well, we wake up Kasir. He supposed to be going.
And he's supposed to be what's it?
Was it his last day?
He said he still got like 2 more. Wait, what is this on the floor? Let's go to.
Yeah, but it's gonna come out. It's not until motherfuckers is ready to expose you. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna come out though. It's gonna be when the motherfucker try to expose you and try to throw your dirt in there. And they're gonna be like, oh, remember that GoFundMe she did that, she took the money and she did this and she did that. My nigga, trust me, y'all gonna see.
They say Kamika Jenkins' mom.
Yeah, it's gonna come out.
She got her money.
Not
from GoFundMe, but she got her money. Same shit.
She got her money.
And didn't have this.
And once the money ran out, now they throwing her in the dirt and telling her how she sacrificed Kamika Jenkins.
Yeah, and now she walks.
So don't be surprised when it come out later and y'all be saying, Gangsta Cat, you was right. His family sacrificed this nigga for a GoFundMe. They didn't even give a fuck about this nigga. All they gave a fuck was about getting a GoFundMe and stealing the broke community, the same community that's already broke, taking their money. Like, come on, because where you know damn well the niggas in Allen ain't giving Z the Wizard no money. You know the niggas in Louisville ain't giving and the nigga no money.
Together for businesses, tuition, graduations. You don't see nan shit for none of that. But a nigga pass, then we can get $100K. $100K. The community can pull together $100K. If you can do that, you know how much money you can pull together to be a benefit. So stop.
Whoa, say that again.
I said, if you can pull together $100K for a funeral, you know how much money you can pull together for a benefit. But this was our conversation last night when we was talking.
So you basically saying you niggas know how to come together in the midst of a death, but can't come together in the midst of success.
Hell no.
They kill each other in the midst of success.
Right.
They in the midst of success, when they supposed to be having a good time, they get together and they shoot, bang, bang, hit them up.
And then turn around and ask for the same money for
and then ask us to pay for their funeral.
Ain't it crazy? This is what I was talking to you about yesterday. When the lady and her son was going to jail, and I was saying, ain't this a shame? And you say, oh, this is how they live. No, ain't this a shame? This is how we fucking live. When are we going to say that it's a shame? Why do we keep saying, well, this is how they live? No, motherfucker, that's not how we're supposed to be living. It's wrong. And it's not just, I'm not just saying Black people, because I'm tired of that shit, because we're all doing this shit together financially and we all fucking it up. That woman down there just got $1 million, right? What was it? $1 million for her GoFundMe, right? And you have the country in split saying that, no, she didn't do anything. And then you have other people saying, I watched the video. She's in the car. We know not to do this.
And guess what?
We know not to do this.
And guess what, y'all?
But that's excessive, right?
And guess what, y'all?
Split.
And guess what?
We can build it.
I bet you that influenced her to do that.
What? She was part of a group.
No. That's what I'm saying. I bet you that GoFundMe for that white woman that went to $1 million influenced them to make them a GoFundMe for $100K.
Possibly. We're at the height of things in our country right now. I'm just saying how it looks like how we can pull money together is insane. It's insane to people that say they don't have none, right?
It's insane. Right? It's insane for me for you to ask people for something you wouldn't give somebody. That's what's insane to me. I'm just keeping it real. I think it's insane for somebody to say, I need a GoFundMe for $100,000. And you know that your son was a person who has people around him who have money and should be financially stable. I think it's a shame to ask people for money when you know your child was not the victim and he was the victimizer. You see what I'm saying? I seen a woman ask somebody for money on a GoFundMe for a funeral, and her son got killed in the midst of robbing somebody. He was robbing somebody. He was robbing somebody, and now you asking people to pay for his funeral. I think that the audacity of people to do that. And then this is also what I don't understand. Then we'll see you 2 weeks later in the casino. Or we'll see you in a hotel having a hotel party.
Listen,
and you 2 weeks ago, you needed my help for a donation.
Okay. So this is taking my brain to a whole nother trip, because then this is why the government come fucking with us. Because we got all our money out here, business shit, and then we be like, we ain't got no money. They like, fuck that. We done watch y'all toss this shit back and forth, take pictures with it, get GoFundMe. You see what I'm saying? We are building whole businesses down here. This is the elevation to communities that we getting on these GoFundMes to plan out funerals and other demises.
We're not even doing. Wait. First of all, we're not even using GoFundMe for what it was once used for. Let's remember this. Hold up. GoFundMe was created to help you fund a project. Let me listen to the name. GoFundMe. When it was started, my first GoFundMe I ever created was because it was each one teach one. I wanted to have
it
was businesses. What you were creating. If you were creating something, you put your GoFundMe, and if somebody wanted to help you, they helped you. Now people are using GoFundMes to fund their life, to fund their eviction, to fund their drug habit, to fund their homelessness.
Yeah,
my nigga, since when did it become our responsibility to bury your child? Since when did it come our responsibility to bury your child? Why don't you have life insurance on your child? Why don't you have a funeral already set for your child? Like I don't understand it. You people got thousands of dollars. Y'all put gold teeth in your motherfucking mouth. You go buy expensive foreign cars, but you niggas don't put the money up ahead for your funeral. So if something happened to you, your mother ain't got to pay for it. Or better yet, let me give my mother the funeral money so if something happened, she can pay for it. Or better yet, let me pay for it in advance. Before I start even buying jewelries, let me pay for our caskets. Let me pay for our funeral.
Right.
What we gonna get buried at if something happened?
But see, the idea of not doing it is the common thing. That's what I'm saying. The shit that's not supposed to be, done. We're supposed to take care of those things when you're building a family or you live a lifestyle. You a nigga out here in the streets. You don't put something to the side just in case you get. But you make music about getting got. You get what I'm saying? It's backwards. So to rely on the people to do for the things that you should have taken care of yourself within home it's a little beyond me. I don't understand it.
It's insulting. I
don't understand because I don't understand something happening to one of my loved ones and me going out to the public and saying, hey, I need your help. I just got to get it done with what I got. There's a lot of people that get just put down in a box. That's too much for you? My dad told me, who's been here his whole life, he said, don't worry about buying no casket and all of that shit. He said, just put me in a box. I'm straight. He's very simple. And I'm like, oh, Dad, we ain't going to do you like that, Dad. We ain't going to do you like that.
Hey, first of all, these motherfuckers will trick you and fake you. These motherfuckers will say they want a funeral and then go get their child cremated. People do it all the time. I seen motherfuckers get GoFundMes for their child funeral, and then next thing you know, they be like, oh, we decided to get them cremated. A cremation costs $250, and they ain't returned nobody money.
Oh, no, that's insane.
You see what I'm saying? That's what these people will do. But at the end of the day, even if you is going to bury him, it's not the public responsibility to do it. Right. We need to stop putting it onto the public to bury your child. I'm not burying no rapper that motherfucker was holding stacks of money before he died. I'm not burying no rapper that was throwing money in the club the night he died.
No, I don't. I personally don't.
That you gotta be. If that ain't the most stupidest thing in the world, the nigga was throwing money as if he had money the night he died. But now you asking for $100,000.
And so what happens if you don't get the $100,000? Does the funeral not happen?
No.
Or do you steal that?
Of course, no. They still going to have a funeral. They not even going to have a $100,000 funeral. I guarantee you they not going to have no $100,000 funeral. They're not. It's just the money.
Oh my God, don't say that.
Come on, we're talking about hood people. It's just the money. It's the trend. I think let's set the goal high because I think we could get it. He know famous rappers. That you want to know what this is? This is when these niggas ain't coming to you, mommy, and putting the money in your hand. So let's make the GoFundMe and ask for it. And hope that Big X the Plug put 10,000. Hope that Zillionaire Doe put 20.
Oh,
hope that Montana 700 put 40. That's what this is. This is, oh mama, we can't get in touch with them people that he know. Mm-hmm. We don't have direct access to them. And guess what? I guarantee you ain't none of them niggas reached out to his mom. And that's another reason why she put this out there and asking for $100,000.
Possibly.
Because this is what she would ask them for. This is what she supposed to be asking them niggas for, $100,000. I would be asking more from them. My son died following y'all movement. He died with y'all.
I shouldn't even have to ask.
But that lets you know she's looking for it in the wrong place.
You should
ask that shit from the street.
Yeah, you should have to ask. But yeah, that's great. That's a lot. That's a lot.
901 said the state usually pay for the funerals. Shit, I don't know. I never heard about that.
Well, I mean,
if you in jail, I know they do.
Right, because people pass all the time.
But I know if you homeless, I thought they just throw you they just get rid of you, put you in like a homeless ground somewhere with John Doe's and shit.
If they can't identify.
Yeah.
If they can't identify.
But I don't know if they pay for the funeral like on some Medicaid type shit, like on some that shit. Now why they don't got no shit like that?
Because I wouldn't be surprised they do, because inhumanity is inhumanity.
No.
If they still put homeless people in the box, they try to contact family, you know what I'm saying? Because people have a right to go out of life a certain way, you know what I'm saying, with respect. That's why $100,000 is not necessary. We have just completely lost our bearings on
$100,000 is crazy, y'all. Y'all can't tell me $100,000 ain't motherfucking crazy to motherfucking put a child in the ground. He probably ain't have $100,000 in the bank account, and y'all want $100,000 to bury him. Let's now make that make sense. I guarantee you, he probably didn't have $100,000 in the bank account, but you asking the community of South Dallas, Oak Cliff, these low-end communities to donate $100,000.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Nah, I told you, man, y'all better pay attention for the setup. I told you he was set up, man. Set up. It was an underplay for the overplay. And the overplay was the parlay. And that's the 100K. You understand? It was a setup for the underplay for the overplay, and the overplay was the motherfucking parlay. That's just what it is, man. It was the motherfucking parlay.
Okay, if he was killed on the streets. Damn.
He said, so they said if he was killed on the streets, and the mother said, after so long, if you can't bury the person, the state will bury that person for you.
Oh,
hey, that's some money. That's some money.
Yeah, okay. So because you have a certain amount of time that you have to, because the body can't just sit there for a month till you pull the money together. You get what I'm saying? You have a certain amount of time.
But they ain't gonna invite you. Ain't gonna be able to invite no people.
No, it probably not gonna be something like that. They probably give you.
They probably just let you say your respect, and they throw them in the ground.
Right, they let you do your thing.
And they gonna put them somewhere where it's gonna be. You might not have no headstone, nothing. It's gonna be somewhere with just a number on the ground with a tag.
Maybe their name, just a nameplate. But at the end of the day, that's all the fuck you need,
man. I'd rather have my child with me anyway, cremated. So that's why I say I don't trust these motherfuckers anyway. Because 90% of the time, man, niggas have that. What you trying to do, bro? What you trying to do? You trying to have that shit at the motherfucking at the Dallas Arena, nigga? AT&T Stadium. Come on, $100,000, man. You damn near you could rent out AT&T Stadium for $20,000, $10,000 an hour. Remember, they used to rent them out for the tournaments. You see what I'm saying? The kids used to, but remember the kids used to have the football tournament? They used to rent it out for $20,000 for the whole day. So niggas is renting out AT&T Stadium for $20,000. What the fuck? What type of fucking funeral is you having for $100,000, man? What the fuck is you renting out, my nigga? What type of is you renting out the AT&T Stadium for 5 hours, my nigga? That's enough money to rent out AT&T Stadium for 5 hours.
This is crazy.
Man, that's what that money ain't to bury that child, man. We all know what that money there to do. That money ain't to bury that child.
At this point,
that money is to take care of everybody other than that child.
Right, the people because it's an income loss for who he was taking care
exactly. And instead of them just saying, "Yo, we lost our child," he was taking care of everybody in the family. He was taking care of everybody, and now we feel like we need help.
Right,
and for us to keep going for the next 5 years without no job, because without him, we gonna go back to Section 8 food stamps. You see what I'm saying? Think about it. Now that he gone, mama about to go back to food stamps, and because she probably ain't had no job. Sister about to go back to being on welfare. They about to lose a little house, a little apartment. Everything they had, they about to lose. Why? Because Zillionaire Doe ain't about to take care of them. That Big X the Plug ain't about to take care of them. All the homies ain't about to come and say, "Yo, I'm going to take care of your family now that you gone." Why? Because they really didn't give a fuck about that nigga. Your street niggas never really give a fuck about you. Because if they really did, guess what? She
wouldn't be on here asking for nothing.
She wouldn't even be asking for a GoFundMe. She went, my nigga, the GoFundMe would have been terminated once the backlash started. You want to know why? Because one of his real new Dallas niggas, guess what they would have did? They would have called her and said, nah, this embarrassing the brand. Take this down.
No. Forget the backlash. What I'm saying, it would have been done already, so it wouldn't even had to been a conversation. Nobody would have had to know our business that's happening in the family. You get what I'm saying? That's why you always tell people, keep it in. Don't go out here telling people our business. We talk about it amongst family. Well, when that one person decides to go out and start talking about it, it's usually because the family ain't listening, right? You the one that get on Facebook and start telling everybody the business. Well, that was her. So if it was already taken care of and you niggas never want that, it would have been nothing for her to have to say anything because it was already taken care of from the beginning. Because you were niggas that was down for a new cause. I'm going to just handle this up front. Out of respects, right? Nobody did that. And niggas usually don't. Because nobody want to pay for somebody else's funeral. Keep it fucking real. We can say what we want about love and loyalty, but at the end of the day, nobody wants to pay for another nigga's shit.
I know I don't.
Right, no, I don't. I don't do GoFundMe.
And niggas definitely don't want to take care of your whole
family.
And
I don't do GoFundMe on myself because I don't expect people to give me shit. It's my fucking problem. And I don't need you in my business anyway. Because when people give you money, they tell you what the fuck to do. And I'm not telling nobody nothing.
Where was that advancement that Future gave this nigga when he signed?
In his hand.
You see what I'm saying? Where is the advancement that Future gave him when he signed? Yeah, bro, the nigga got signed.
No, you said where's the advancement?
Where all that stacks of money? You telling me that ain't enough money to take care of y'all?
Right. Somebody said so they don't do the fish fry no more. No, they don't do the fish fry, the rent party. This shit has exceeded to an investment. This is not just let's get our family through. We ain't got it. We're going to pull it together. We're going to, you know what I'm saying, get the kids out here getting donations. You know what I'm saying, on the block. They used to have a picture of grandma and shit like that. She was a good grandma. And people be like, okay, I got you. You know, family, they understand because people have humanity. They understand you when you had to come out and do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they respected you. They seen you. They gave the kids change. They stuff like that. Because everybody has to bury someone, right? Everybody has to do it. We don't get out of this. Everybody has to bury someone. So that's where humanity stood there because we understood that we was giving you enough to bury your loved one. $100,000. That's more than people's house. What are we asking for? What are we asking for? And I'll please. And
in South Dallas, that's more than a lot of people's house.
Man,
that's more than what most people make in 3 years. So the fact that you even asked for that type of money, you should have just hit Big X the Plug DM. You should have just hit Future DM. That's why I say these are, you can tell this is greed and people are reaching out to Future. Who you reaching out to Future through a GoFundMe?
I think it now. Here's the thing. I think it is a shame that she has to do this because, and that this is my personal opinion, because of the business that he was in. It should have already been taken care of. If she was asking him for money, we could be sitting here chopping up, talking nonsense because this is extra money and this has already been taken care of. The fact that she's having to ask, one, that her son wasn't prepared for this in the business that he got in, and then two, that the industry that he was in isn't prepared to take care of this is insane to me. That just goes to show how much they really give a fuck about you.
Nah, for real.
You only there to make a profit for them. When it's time to kick that shit the fuck back out, them niggas start looking around like, who gonna do it first? It's sad. Because I feel like she shouldn't even have to ask. She shouldn't even have to
That's
ask.
why I said that's how you know she reaching out to embarrass. You only do this if you're trying to reach out to show the world that nobody's doing nothing. That we basically doing it by ourselves and we need help. Ain't nobody giving us money. So because that's why I said this hurts the brand. Because what is people gonna do? Exactly what I'm doing. Talk about
trying to figure out
why the fuck is you asking for $100,000? Right. And the number is so extraordinary because you want people to know that they're doing nothing.
Right.
And who does it make the new Dallas niggas look like they didn't support their nigga? And make it look like what? They was with the setup too. Because if they wasn't with the setup, if the new Dallas niggas wasn't with the setup, if Z the Wizard, then guess what? The mama wouldn't be online asking for $100,000. Because this means that they ain't giving them no money. And we don't give money to motherfuckers that we don't fuck with.
Clearly, if that's the case, because they telling you they don't fuck with you because love gets this shit paid, right?
They basically telling you we didn't fuck with Z.
Love comes out the pocket without a question asked.
Y'all thought we fucked with Z.
Yeah, okay.
We didn't fuck with Z.
That makes sense.
Z was just a little nigga to us. That's why Big X up there on top. You had Montana 700 on top, Honcho, Amir on top, Z the Wizard. They kept him in the back. They little boyed him. Hold the camera. But he was a humble nigga. But because he was so humble, they little boyed him. You wanna know what they did that nigga? They basically straight dropped him. You know how they was doing straight drop? Until straight drop said, nah, fuck that. I'll take initiative myself. That's what they did to Z. But Z was never going to take initiative because he was so humble and kept saying, I'm part of the movement. I'm gonna stay down until it's my turn. Nah, they said, nigga, stay down until we get ready to get rid of you, nigga.
It's a grimy
cutthroat.
I don't even say it's a grimy game because the whole world is fucking grimy, but you got to watch your back and you got to be prepared. Military style.
Just like Finesse. If I was Finesse, I would have put life insurance on my little brother and I'd have kept that nigga around until I got ready to get rid of him. No love, I'd have got a check off of no love. You already knew he a backstabber. You already know he gonna talk about you and all your shit. I'd have put life insurance on that nigga. I would have started his rap career, funded his rap career. I would have made all No Love music, had all No Love music. I'd have did some features with No Love. This is what I would have did if I was Finesse 2 times. And then I'd have let the nigga out off him. Let him go.
901 say they put insurance on their jury, but not their life. Ain't that some shit?
Exactly.
Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Just think about that. Say it 3 times. They put insurance on their jury and not their life. What the fuck?
And then but then they want the streets to value.
Right, exactly. That shit is insane for all of us that can't get together. That's not how it's supposed to go. I know that's how we live, but that is not how it's supposed to go. That is actually making no sense. You will put the value on your jewelry, and the person wearing the jewelry ain't got shit on it.
Mm-hmm. But you want, and then you gonna ask for GoFundMe and say, I want the streets to value my life. Can somebody in the streets please help me?
But they do, because that's where all the validation comes from anyway. That's why the street credit's important, all the names, all the work you put. That's why niggas be like, I put work out on these streets. That's their fucking report card. So that's how they feel they should be treated.
Oh, so you basically saying for the work you put in the street, as the amount of work you put in the street accumulate to how much money you get in a GoFundMe?
I guess so. The bigger the right?
Wouldn't that be something?
Wouldn't that be something?
Then all the real street niggas would be paid on GoFundMe. They be paid. They be paid because they know as soon as they die, you was a street nigga.
Yeah, I was a legend. You hear niggas?
That's how
they be
think.
Old as hell out here. I'm a legend on these streets. I've been out here for years. You young niggas ain't seen shit. Those niggas should be paid.
I'm telling you, my nigga.
They like the fucking CEOs. These niggas have worked for years. Got the war rooms to show it. They should be top-notch fucking niggas out here.
How the fuck you ain't got no insurance on your life? That shit don't even make. That's why I say, man, pay attention to the setup. 901, we watched a lot of setups. Right after Say So P got killed, who came into a lot of money? Motherfucking Sauce Walker. Soon as Say So P got killed, nigga, a few weeks later, nigga, Sauce Walker had all that money, my nigga. That's what I'm saying, man. The setup to the overplay to the parlay be a motherfucking overplay. My nigga, my nigga Say So P died, and motherfucking Sauce Walker opened up 3 more smoke shops.
Oh shit.
In a club.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh.
That's why I said niggas make niggas rich. Niggas don't understand, man. When you get into this entertainment business, it's one business that trumps the entertainment business, and that's the life insurance business, my nigga. That's the you go business. That's why what people don't understand. Once you start having businesses, my nigga, once you start opening up studios, you start opening up clubs, and you start gaining employees, what's the first thing that start calling your phone more than anything, Kimmy?
What?
Once you start opening up businesses, once you buy a house, once you motherfucking open up a club, what's the number one thing advertisement that start calling you more than anything?
Advertisement? I don't know.
Insurance companies.
Oh.
Because you need home insurance,
oh, okay.
you need renters insurance, you need when you open up a club, you get a club, you need insurance for the club. You see what I'm saying? And these type of insurance, you need life insurance. You see what I'm saying? The first thing they do when they know when you go work at Walmart, what's the first thing Walmart do before you when you do that application? They make you fill out their insurance policies.
Yeah. All the shit that they have there.
And this is what people don't understand. Even if you don't get their insurance, even if you're not a full-time worker, they make you fill out their insurance policies. Know why? Because if something happened to you, they get paid.
Exactly.
Just to work for them. As a company, you have to fill out their insurance policy. That's at Walmart. So what do you think these companies do? That's rap labels and Universals and motherfucking Empires, and then these small labels like Rainwater, Legendary Production, and Sincere One Star Production. What do you think these small labels do? They go get these insurance companies to insure their company. And then after the insurance company insures the company, because they gotta have all that equipment insured. You know what I'm saying? Nigga break into the studio. I need my studio equipment insured.
That's how I make my money.
Then after they get the equipment insured, we get artists. And once we get artists, the artists sign what? Contracts. Once they sign contracts, you become a what? Employee. Once you become an employee, I have the right to what? Now I get insurance on you because you are part of my business. You help me make money. If something happened to you, I lose in my business. When they was giving out PPP loans, they was giving out to what? The businesses based on how many employees they had, right? Yeah. People don't understand business. So once you get into the entertainment business, you get into the business of death, right? It goes hand in hand because you start to realize how much money niggas is worth when they die. Don't you know when the record labels started realizing it's just like having a car. If I get a car and I give it to my son and I put insurance on it and I know my son is a reckless driver, right? What do I know? My insurance might go up every time he fuck up the car, but I know I'm gonna get a new car. Every 3 or 4 months, I'm gonna get a new car because he gonna fuck up the car. I got full coverage, but my insurance is gonna be high.
Right. I hired you on to make money. My profit is now lost. I need to be compensated. That's what this is. When you become my employee, you're the artist, right? You're the work. You do the work that kicks back into this business. We signed an agreement on that, right? Once you're gone, you can no longer put into this business. So I need to be compensated for my loss.
Mm-hmm. And when I can't recoup my loss,
right,
what better recoup is it? If I can't recoup my loss and I'm in the red financially, musically from you, what is the best way for me to recoup? Because everybody know a dead artist make the most money. The only way I recoup my money is if somebody either buy you from me and pay me, or as if I get rid of you, or I just either wait for something to happen to you.
Sometimes we don't want to wait.
And if I can't wait no more because you sitting around hiding and you playing the house, then guess what? Then sometimes they put the hit out and they do it to you themselves. All of a sudden your brakes start working. All of a sudden they Angie Stone you. They Angie Stone you. Or they Prince you. Or they Michael Jackson you. This is what people don't understand. That's how the business
goes. Michael Jackson one is a scary motherfucker. If you don't want no doctor playing games with your life, that's the last person. And
nobody had to do it. But listen, nobody had to use a doctor with Michael Jackson because he wasn't easy to get around. Michael Jackson wasn't accessible like all these other niggas. Yeah. So they know how to get to you. They first tried to get to Michael Jackson through what? Kids. Because who did he have around him? Kids. Once that didn't work, how else can we get to him? Through the doctor. These are only people that fuck with him. See, people don't remember the doctor that did Michael Jackson. That he was a substitute from the doctor that he really had. That wasn't his real doctor that he always used it. He was new. He came out of nowhere. He was a new doctor that came when he went on tour, started this tour. So the play was already put in play for the overplay for the parlay.
Right. And Janet said she had told him once before that she thought he was on too much medication. So that's because they were over medicating you. Because we need you relying on us so that we can stay up in here.
Yeah, we need you incoherent. So that's why I said niggas don't understand, man. It's just how it go. Some niggas is kept around to do what? Hold guns. Do robberies. Fight the niggas that you want them to fight. What did Jim Jones tell that nigga when he was getting into it with Dame Dash? Beat that nigga up.
Do work. Nigga, you a soldier. So that's how you felt. So he told Dame, I ain't gonna put hands on you. I'll send him this nigga.
Well, guess what? In 2026, they keeping niggas around just to wait to die.
Oh, yeah, that too.
That's what they doing there. Yeah. So in 2026, they are signing niggas to the label just so you could go out there and play street and die. We know you gonna die. Or better yet, so when we get ready to top you off, we can get paid.